While you were deep into your phone, Google Chrome was quietly snagging 4 gigabytes of your hard drive for an AI model. No heads up, no permission, just downloading Gemini Nano onto your machine like it owned the place. This isn't some tiny background update. We're talking a full-blown, on-device AI model, 4 gigs just sitting there. Multiply that by 4 billion Chrome users and boom, 16 exabytes of storage siphoned off your hardware, all from Google's end. It's called Weights. Bin, buried in a folder called opt-gid on-device model. Works on Windows, Mac, Linux, supposedly for stuff like help me write, scam detection, organizing your tabs. Features you never asked for and definitely never agreed to pay for. You pay for the electricity. You pay for the SSD wear and tear. You pay for the bandwidth. Google, they pay zero. They're just offloading their cloud inference costs straight onto your utility bill. Your home becomes a small power plant for their AI, and you foot the bill. And here's the part that makes you want to scream. If you find this 4 gigabyte digital leech and delete it, Chrome just downloads it again, automatically. The next time it decides you're eligible. It's a delete loop, a digital Groundhog Day you never signed up for. Alper Farudin, a tech analyst, saw it coming. He said Chrome is turning into a runtime for big language models just like it did for JavaScript. The browser isn't just a browser anymore, it's a distribution channel for AI models. But here's the twist nobody told you about. The features this model is supposed to power, like help me write, often still send your actual queries to Google's cloud servers. So you pay for the local storage, the local processing, the local bandwidth, for a feature that still leaks your data to Google. This isn't privacy-focused on-device AI. It's a straight-up bait and switch. You're covering Google storage and processing costs, but you don't get the actual privacy benefits. Your data is still out there, floating in the cloud. Your hard drive just got fatter. This whole silent installation thing is a major violation. It breaks the EU e-privacy directive, which demands explicit consent for storing anything on your device. It spits on GDPR's principles of lawfulness, fairness, and transparency, and it ignores California's CCPA. Alexander Hanf, a privacy researcher, dug into the evidence. This isn't some accidental mistake. This is a deliberate act where they didn't bother asking. Your browser isn't a browser anymore. It's a Trojan horse stuffed with Google's agenda. They tucked this under the Optimization Guide service. It's a service they've been using for ages to push small machine learning models. They just piggybacked a 4 gigabyte LLM onto that old system, figuring nobody would notice the massive increase. Compare that to Apple Intelligence. It's opt-in. You see clear toggles. It even requires new hardware. Apple actually sells hardware, so they have a vested interest in your privacy. Google sells ads, and they see your computer's resources as free externality. This practice screws up storage quotas in cloud development environments. It burns through bandwidth on metered connections. It creates serious compliance headaches for regulated industries. Your dev pipeline now includes a rogue 4 gigabyte blob that wasn't invited. And it's about to get way worse. Chrome version 148, dropping next quarter, will enable the prompt API by default. That means any random web page can trigger a 2.7 to 4 gigabyte model download using JavaScript, not just browser updates. Any website you visit. I watch you build, and I know exactly where it ends. Hit subscribe if you'd rather know before it happens to you. I'm the Godfather. Google looked at your disk space, your bandwidth, and your privacy, and decided they were worth less than their on-device AI push. They protected their platform moat. You're stuck holding the 4 gigabyte bag,